Reshit 4, Genesis 4, Part 1 of 9. The Offering of Cain and Abel, by the Jakob Ben Luria Academy. An explanation by Jakob Ben Luria, edited by Abraham Den. Music on the background, Toccata and Fugue in D-moll for organ, Abraham Den. The Offering of Cain and Abel. The offering of Cain and Abel took place, according to the Torah, in the end of days, Miketz Yamim, the mem of because of, Ketz, the end of, Yamim, the days. The end of days is an image of the boundary between the temporal and the eternal, and not as the idea of a once-ending time. One will stand before the eternal values and must decide to go along or against. The End-Time Feast, Feast of Tabernacles. Thus, Cain and Abel offered because of the End-Time Feast. Cain and Abel, preceding that feast on Decision Day, Yom Kippur, offered because of the end of days, and one did not bring, and the other did bring his life that day. For Cain made an offering by offering his fruits, and not himself, approaching God, and Abel brought everything, and thus himself by offering of the fat. Achalav, the fat, with a numerical value of 45, is identical to Adam, which means man, with the same numerical value of 45. All three feasts associated with agriculture represent man himself as a seed of God in the experimental and breeding garden of this world, of temporalities, to become a harvest of matured, eternal beings. As a boundary between time and eternity, the end time is omnipresent at all times, and thus symbolizes the moments and situations of becoming aware of eternal values. God, however, longs for what only man can give him, and what consists of his being and love and devotion and affection. Abel he pastured, he cared, ra'ah, in other ways by caring for his environment and not just working for money. Cain only gave some of his earnings, as if the possessor of heaven and earth would need it. One shall bring everything, and thus the fat, like Abel. Cain held on to his ego, and thus to the words of the serpent to Eve. The name Abel, with its meaning breath, delusion, haze, and nothing. The name Cain means bought, and even created, and refers to the wanting to be great oneself. Everything exists thanks to the breathing and the universal blood circulation of the energetic circuits of God, and by possessing one extracts the possessions and oneself from the functionality of God. One will not possess, but use to bless oneself and others functionally. Everything else is excess fat, and one shall offer it, like Abel. The biblical Hebrew has no words for to have and to possess. Both verbs are referred to by the prefix to, lamed, for example a personal pronoun, such as to him. We hope that this small study by Jakob Ben Luria will further your understanding about Cain and Abel. For more information, visit our website or find us on Facebook for questions and remarks. Thank you.